So, hello everyone. I think it's a bit early to start with the greetings, considering there are probably no viewers. But welcome everyone to the Grand Theft Auto Vice City 100% live playthrough. Yeah. So this is the first time setup. I have very early experimented with the game setup. I hope it's fine, just like the GTA 3 playthrough was after a while. And yeah, so we will begin the game now.
Tommy Vassetti? Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down, helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough. When they see him walking down the streets of their neighborhoods, it will be bad for business.
Well, what are we gonna do, Sonny?
We treat him like an old friend and keep him busy out of town, okay? We've been talking about expanding down south, right? Vice City is 24-karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
But it's all drugs, Sonny. None of the families will touch that shit.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards. So, we send someone down to do the dirty work for us and cut ourselves a nice, quiet slice, okay? Who's our contact down there?
Ken Rosenberg, schmuck of a lawyer. How's he gonna hold Vassetti's leash?
We don't need him to. We just set him loose in Vice City. We give him a little cash to get started, okay? Give it a few months. Then we go down. Pay him a little visit, right? See how he's doing.
Hey, guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, you know, good.
All right.
So, they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying. Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Got it? 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Let me see it.
The greens?
10s and 20s. Used.
I think we have a deal, my friend.
Oh, shit!
Come on, get out of here, drive!
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
All right. So after this mess, we have no money. At least we are healthy. And yeah. Let's first of all start off with this hidden package. So we get one out of the way at least.
We interrupt your programming with a message from the
First
State Department.
$100.
All bridges and some roads in the Vice City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking Hurricane Hermione, which has devastated 5 Caribbean islands and is heading for Vice.
So my idea right now for this part is explore, get collectible stuff, And yeah, I don't know.
I'm taking it off to this next record. It is hot.
I'm not sure if I should do side missions as well. I better do them.
And so does Laura Branigan.
So I'll get that also out of the way. And yeah, so if you want to know what we have got to do, the list is on the left side next to the game. That will be our task. So you have to find 36 stun jumps, 60 more than in GTA 3, 100 hidden packages, 35 rampages, 15 I think that's gun robberies or something like that. 7 we have to buy 7 houses, do 3 RC missions, 4 car missions, a vigilante, fire truck, firefighter, ambulance, pizza boy, I think it's called. 100 taxi fares, 4 helicopter missions, 3 I think it's the arena missions. That's the gun range. Then we got the rest is pretty much the assets and storing missions. And also 6 races. So let's start off with the first rampage here. Kill 25 gang members. Okay, we are already at 20. So I guess we are off to a good start. Okay, this cop is getting a bit annoying. Got ourselves a nice kill streak there. Now I have to avoid not getting shot by the cops. No, that jump wasn't good. The ambulance helps us a bit. And $50 for first rampage. That's not much. But okay, we got a gun. That means we can rob the store, I think. Okay, I think we got $1,000 and 3 copsters. Yeah.
Get yourself some tea and me. And then you're listening out there as you buy.
Almost hit my tires there.
Out of the doghouse. Because he's ready to freak on your sweet box, baby. Fever. You got the fever.
think the best stuff to do should not be collecting stuff right now. Gonna do it anyway. So we are still at 300 stars. This won't change. This won't be changed. This won't be changing for a lot. There. I don't know what I wanted to say. Alright. So yeah, as I said, exploring right now is a bit trickier with the free 1 stars I got because I robbed the store. I'm not sure if that is the rampage. Looks like one. Oh, drive by, nice. This fits very well right now. Missed the bribe cup right there. Okay, I can pick it up. Done. So apparently no gang members can be found here. At least I can find them. Oh, that's getting dangerous. Oh, I think I'm dead. We can use this bike better. Oh, we get the shots. So we got shots. I didn't think that through properly there. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die any second now. Alright, getting 14 gang members doesn't sound very possible. Oh, damn it. Looked like I could have gotten them there. Oof! Oh, goddamn. So we got wasted in the end. Not a huge problem. So what can I say about the game? I know a couple of I know a lot of stuff. I know many positions of the hidden stuff from earlier playthroughs back in the day. But yeah, and storyline of course. But that's pretty much about it. I don't know how many exactly hidden stun jumps are on which islands and so on, and that I have no clue. but I definitely know where I can find some of those stun jumps. Okay, 16 left. Should be easy. There's another group. Okay. There are 3 of them. And there are the last 5. And the second rampage is past. A lot of aggressive bikers are gonna hunt after me. And I got 3 of them. Somebody knocked them out, the ambulance. Alright, package hunting looks good. There are no problems so far, so that's, I guess you could say, decent. Right, now let's destroy the ambulance doors. There we go. And start the paramedic missions. Oops, I didn't pay attention. I didn't know it was a cop. Sorry about that, officer. Alright, first level done. 11 still to do. Can definitely say that it's an improvement over GTA 3, this paramedic mission, or the side missions in general. For example, there are no gangs that you can to exist that you can really provoke and get them to shoot you, except for one gang, but it still makes the side missions doable. Not a huge deal. And I think I picked paramedic missions now because I don't like to do them, so I better do them now to get them later out of the way. I think they're very generous with the time right now. Right, it's $200 for delivering patients for doing primary level 2. So the rewarding system is definitely a different one. I mean, I'm not quite sure, but that's how it feels to me. Picking them up from the beach is a bit weird, because driving on the sand's a bit messy. I would like to get out of the cars, if possible, during the side missions. Just in case I see a hidden package or something like that, just pick it up. But I don't want to cause the mission to fail because of that. So I hope that in case I find hidden packages, that I'll remember them for next times. And yeah. Right, my plan is now to drive past the closest guy and get the ones which are further away. And for some weird reason they all seem to be at the beach. So pretty much doesn't matter in which order I take them. Knocking over these guys looks fun, but in reality it's a pain in the ass. Because they force you then to... yeah, they force you to wait for a couple of seconds. Easy there, man. Ooh, the car doesn't look very good. Should start driving slower. Hope it does get repaired sometime. It looks to me like it did get kind of a repair. Because the smoke isn't black anymore. Also, the drivers are more stupid, representing real life pretty much, because they just stop randomly and do some weird shit you wouldn't expect them to do. So yeah. Alright, looks very simple and good so far. So, yeah, driving is pretty weird considering traffic.
Is that what people refer to as drive-by?
Right, I think I'll have to use the minimap. So, how do I do this? I'm gonna pick up the lower ones first. Right. On to the next one. Oh, black smoke again. Not even sure what I touched. Come on, stand up. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the siren. Getting a bit annoying.
You totally suck.
Also, yeah, game reminding us that we still did our Starline mission, the one where we have to drive to the hotel.
No respect for veterans.
Right, so the ambulance feels repaired to me, I guess. That's what you can say.
Is this the way it's gonna be, man?
Right, I was pretty sure that he would get up quicker there in the ambulance. No worries, it's gonna be alright. I hope. Right, so I have a thought in my head about vigilante mission. If I should do them simply in police cars, or if waiting until I unlock the Rhino would be a better option. Because as far as I'm concerned, vigilante missions are easier in a tank, well, in general, but it's also sorted by the levels, not by amount of criminals, not like GTA 3. This guy's ridiculous. And this guy just ran into the truck.
I got a man down. I got a man down.
I mean, not my problem, it's just your decision if you don't want the help, so.
Easy, son.
I don't have any time for you, lame boy.
Right. Wait, what? The drivers in this game are so weird, so random.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Then there was this guy giving me a heart attack.
Some maniac keeps stealing ambulances. Keep a lookout. Over. Is there an officer near the Rusty Browns downtown? There must be. Anyone want to get something?
Alright. So I'm always gonna use the map and check where the positions and locations are of the people I need to pick up. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the patients on the west coast here. Go for the first one, then turn right and get the one next, very close to the police station. Simple as that. Then on the second round, drive on the beach and pick all three on the beach up, and then go south.
Suspected arsonist
So since we are at level 7 of paramedic missions, I will assume we are making good progress here. Getting straight off the bat. One of the longest missions in the game.
We got real problems in the beach.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot.
Message from the captain. Time is up.
People on the beach have priority.
Bag anyone. I'm on it. We got a request for backup. We got gang problems between Haitians and Cubans. 2 cars going. Investigate. Over. We got a problem in Starfish Island. Backup requested.
Alright, so we got the second batch, 3 people inside of the ambulance. That means we are very quickly writing level 7 off the list. I think I didn't get any bonus time for delivering the second batch of people there.
We got big problems in Fawn Island. A wife has gone crazy or something. I'm nearby. I'll check it out.
Alright, time for level 8. 2 guys are very close to the hospital, so I'll leave them for last. And right, then I'll go for the beach visitors. Oh god, I feel a bit tired today.
She was an escort. You ain't never had a real broad in your life. She was my girlfriend, pal.
got into a small accident there with the traffic lights, but it's just a small bump. Nothing to worry about.
This is radio control. We got an incident in Little Haiti. Disturbance in progress. Over.
Is there a sperm on this blue star cross? Probably is.
This is 1327. Nothing going on.
So in case if people are watching and don't understand why there's still 0 persons, because I am doing the ambulance mission, that's why.
We got a request for backup. We got gang problems between Haitian and Cubans. Car 1 and 2, go down and cars 1 and 2.
Oh god.
We got an emergency situation on Ocean Beach. All services requested.
Alright. Now which route is gonna be the first one, so let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna up to the north, then get the 2 on the beach, and then I have no idea. But roughly that's the plan of which patients I take first. So yeah.
Unfreaking believable.
So getting 54 seconds for every patient isn't too bad. I'll don't have to hurry, don't have to worry about the time. That's like pretty much on every level, but whatever. So 2 out of 3 levels done. I mean 8 out of 12, but two-thirds of the required levels. Let's put it like that. They have been done. Alright, ambulance full. Now take them back. Right, the second group to get is probably the guys on the lighthouse there.
Totally gonna kick your ass.
Can I drive on this bridge? Yes, I can. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
This is a repeat call for cars in the downtown area to attend disturbance.
Why is this guy so far away? Right, I have to be a bit careful on this narrow path. I'd like to know what color the smoke coming from the engine has. Alright, it's white grayish, not black. So that's the first warning sign, meaning I'll have to drive more careful. And I didn't see the orange block. I don't know how to really call it. Come on, stand up please. Thank you very much.
Have a great day. Over.
Now let's head to the one mansion farmhouse.
We got an incident at the mall. Backup requested. Backup requested.
Oh Jesus. Please stand up. Don't rush the ambulance in the future anymore, please. Thank you.
You ain't looking at the girls, huh?
Alright, level 9 done. Level 10, I'll keep the guy on the south of the map as the last guy. So this guy, then, alright. That's quite tricky to choose here. I'm gonna go for the first one on the beach, then get the lower one. And then I'll have to see. Might pick up the one close to the lawyers. Oh shit. What I want to say was that I'm thinking about taking patients next to the lawyer and then the one on the beach. And on the third driving route, I'll take the three close three patients which are close together on the beach. God damn, come on, you're smarter than that. No, I should have parked better, but you can't just run into the ambulance expecting to get in.
We have a stolen squad car.
Shit. This woman wanted to get in, but I denied her. So I better pick up instantly. When driving, when doing the second route. There we go. Come on, get out of the way, lady, please. Ah.
All paid leave has been canceled. Over.
Come on, what are you doing? Get up and don't act like that. I don't know.
Move!
Message from the captain. And the person or persons responsible for the nasty mess in the canteen, please make themselves known.
Come on. Good girl. I think. Is that a girl? It should be one.
Freaking kill you, man!
And overreacting police giving me a wanted star. Sure thing.
Message from the captain. Whoever stole his personal magazines had better make themselves known. It was for investigative purposes
Damn,
only.
why is the cop in the way? Right, come on. Alright, $5,000. Level 11's up next. Level 11? That sounds almost forced to say it like that. Right, routes pretty simple, straightforward. First off, we're gonna deal with the ones on the east. Then we get the on the west coast of the East Islands. Then the ones on the eastern part of the beach of the islands. Then on the southeast. And then the two on the southwest part of the islands.
Muscle Beach, I dare you.
Damn it. This sounds like now we wasted for good intentions being paramedic mission. And just some casual beef between the two hospital workers. Nothing to worry about. Standard stuff you always hear.
Don't you see me walking here and that's it? Give me some money.
We got a serious problem down here. We need fire, 2 ambulances and a SWAT team right now. Come on.
This is gonna cost you big time.
Did this guy just park in front of the...
I got a man down. I got a man down.
Hey, I'm trying.
Never mind. I have my own stuff to do. This guy has his own stuff to do. So I'll just leave it uncommented. about the incidents which happened there in front of the metal parts of the traffic lights, so yeah. That was a mistake, driving over the cap.
Hey, mister, you almost hit me!
Right, let's go, come on.
Come here and sit on my knee.
Some maniac keeps stealing ambulances. Keep a lookout. Over.
Hey, pretty thing,
That could be me. But I'm not saying anything. And you said it could.
Get away from me!
Alright, level 12. This is it. So, how is it gonna be built up? Right, I will take this three, then I'll do this. Then I'll take these, and then this last people there. And that should be meeting the requirements for the paramedic mission. Right, we pick up this man first, then we head down here to this guy. And we pick up this man right here. Oh, man, woman it is. And there we go. First part of 4 parts done. Even though taking that hit isn't that huge of a deal, since the car doesn't show any signs of actually being damaged. Not yet. I'll still stick to driving safely around here. Alright. I think I want to pick up the one going to northeast. Yeah. Come on, get in, buddy.
I'm late. You nearly flattened me.
Right. Get off the ambulance, please. Thank you. And we are gonna pick up the 3 people on the beach. Get them to the hospital. Drop them off there and pick up the last 3 people on the minimap. And that should be... If nothing goes wrong, for example flipping the ambulance or running over a patient, then we will be good.
We got a break dancer with a broken back somewhere in downtown. More info requested. Over. Somewhere in downtown. More info requested.
Daddy needs change.
We got a fat woman stuck in an elevator and I'm checking it out.
Right, nice. Right. Right, driving like a maniac feels a bit like a pre-match celebration. So, right, it's getting better. A bit safer. Maybe that fits it better. So come on, get in. And now drive to the hospital, drop you guys off there, and I'll get my paycheck. Being one task ticked off from the list, and yeah. Alright, paramedic missions complete. $15,000 bonus. I got something extra, I believe. And yeah, so. And as you can see, the Red Cross is now saying done.
I know what it is to climb out.
Yeah. Meaning we did this mission, so yeah. Now we will get never tired from running. Here should be a hidden package, yes, there it is. Gonna pick that one up, pick this rampage icon up, and what do we have to do? 25 gang members.
Northwest Ocean Beach. Suspect on foot.
Now we feast on the flesh of our enemies.
This is Rotterdam, 19 Northwest Ocean Beach.
Right, we got 11 gang members left to kill. Where are you running?
Rotterdam, 19 Northwest Ocean
6
Beach.
left.
I did your wife, you poor
There we go.
Northwest
Third
Ocean
rampage passed. It doesn't pay off very well.
Florida does not want you. Please
But
die
it's
somewhere
enough.
else. What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want a river. We need a river. The Freedom River.
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is.
Right.
The more you have, the less
Hidden
you have.
package
And that's kind of what I'm
number
all about.
8.
There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket rather than just buying one at the store. At one point in Uganda,
Oops. I'm gonna get the faster cheetah.
What
Might be
are
better.
you talking about?
I'm talking about hopes, dreams, the magic of television, especially public television. Puppets can say what men...
Laugh out of each other as I saw in a Mother's PTA group meeting recently.
Baseball is our national sport, our national pastime. Joining together as men in order to reward the act of running around in a circle. I will thank you not to take its name in vain, Chavez.
I hate that spring training. Who do those guys think they are? Coming here and getting in the way, showing us no respect, drinking our orange juice and seducing our women folk. Train in your own home, mister. Our national game down here, my friend, is digging.
Right. So we got 10 packages delivered. Meaning yeah, what does it mean? It means that body armor will now spawn in the safe houses. Not in everyone, but yeah, not in every single one. But it will spawn in key places where they are important. Right. Run over and kill 30 gang members. Not too bad. Sounds like an easy task to do. Do we already see something?
Making his parent proud. The dream of America is to live in a duplex and share a yard. Why would anyone want to threaten that great future? Answer me that and I'll show you a green dog.
And speaking for the underdog, the foundation I set up with my trust fund, we believe gangs are a valid expression of a people's identity, a grouping, a community within a community. Gangs are a way to be noticed in the boxy suburbs. You
Sorry
scream
if
out,
it's laggy.
rather than urinate at the edge of your camp like a proud native.
Not sure what's
We spray paint
causing
our
it.
names on the walls of the mall to ward off predators.
And that's supposed to terrify people?
No, no. We believe passionately in non-violent solutions to life's problems. Gangs have to learn to love, to be inclusionary. We'd award badges to good gangs and give bad gangs a silly hat to wear. It would give people...
About the guy getting beaten up on the...
Oops. Got the car that flew up. That was my plan. Right. Now we will use Molotovs. So, where are the gang members? There they are. There's a fire truck, I could use it. If you want me to. I'm not sure if it could cause the game to crash. I'm gonna avoid this one for a bit of time. Right, sorry guys, and sneeze. I don't want to scare you and keep your ears safe.
Hello, hello. Usted está escuchando la radio que hace la ciudad bailar y sudar. Sacude la ropa. Esta canción está preparada para las mujeres. Radio espantoso.
I'm a VIP, and I want to live around people just.
Alright, so now what can we do? Let's do this PCJ Playgrounds mission.
20 of your finest men head to where the sun sets. There you will find a village. Pillage, plunder, and burn.
Compared to GTA 3, this is a walk, a piece of cake.
So you gain wisdom of the gods while sleeping.
Accept the crystal cup. At the feast, beware the dwarf.
Thor's personal Norse power program. Call now. 866-PILLAGE.
Come on.
Smith, football player, businessman, and father of 18 adorable kids. Throughout my career, my coach pumped me so full of steroids and hatred, I couldn't feel pain. Shoot, I even break my own leg for fun. They made me play when I was ill or injured, and that was because I was little more than a piece of meat to them. And now, you can too, with BJ's Fit for Football. I'll take you through all the necessary steps to get fit for football and sticking it to the man. Using only a 400-pound duffel bag, luxurious gym, massive intakes of steroids, and a personal oxygen mask, you will be amazed as all those pounds fall off and flabs turn to muscle. Hell, you'll want to whip some ass because you'll be fighting fit. You'll learn how to argue with officials, beat up enormous men, break legs, and lose weight, especially in the brain. BJ's Fit for Football, out now on beta and VHS. Remember, to win a game of football or life, you have to annihilate everything in your path in a blind race.
More mood swings than your pregnant wife. Emotion 98.3.
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, and this is Emotion. When I first come to Vice City, I feel all lonely, a man on the outside, a foreigner. Then I say, Fernando, you like to talk a lot? So I get a well-paid job on the radio and begin to make my name as a successful DJ. Now,
Going crazy now. There's a method to get infinite amount of money playing this going crazy. Right, this is the best method you can use. Drive through these, and get through this one. Open this, and drive like that on the edge. And that's the second car mission. Yeah, pretty simple. It's less rewarding, that may be true, but still a lot of easier than the ones in GTA 3. Right, I think this is the wrong part of the roof. Need to get on the other side. Come on, get up. Alright guys, I will be right back just in a moment. Don't leave the stream. Alright, let's continue our journey. Right, so I didn't fall off the wrong part of the roof. I only needed to switch a couple of places. So, kill 25 gang members. There they are. This is dead.
I'm next in line, man.
This is Rotterdam, 19 West, Ocean Beach. This is Rotterdam, 71 West, Ocean Beach. Respond to Rotterdam, 19 West, Ocean Beach.
Right, 5 more
Respond
left.
to Rotterdam, 71 West, Ocean Beach.
And there's 4 of them. And only 1 guy left. There. There we go. So we're getting paid more and more and more. It used to be... Well, it's actually quite the same. Just instead of 500, you get $50. So it's a bit of a lower amount than in GT3, but on the other hand, everything is 10 times bigger. For example, mission rewards you with $1,500, but weapons also cost $1,000 and so on and so on. Alright, first insane stun jump. That should be the first 2 rewards, and that's the second one, technically. Or maybe not. Alright, so where to go now? We're at 3.25% of game completion. Seems decent enough.
Complete the look.
Let's get this number a bit higher, shall we? By taking the bike. And I'm not triggering the mission because we can.
The pride is back. It's the power of a compact. Fuel injected. By Matsu Thunder. On the toll road of life you have.
Alright, there's some trivial information maybe for you. You can get very fast with bikes by leaning forward. So you tap
Hello, welcome back to
your leaning forward key.
It's important to discuss feelings. That's why we don't have any male hosts on the station.
Very quickly.
I was telling my
And this will
girlfriend
give
yesterday,
you
if a woman
a
were pregnant,
lot of
we'd
speed,
leave the country every 28 days.
which you can use for insane stun jumps.
Scary things that cause
Or
anxiety.
unique stuns,
People
not sure.
eat soul ice. Where's that solace? Oh my god. Some visit with friends, others go to a bar, and a strange few
And this will
my next guest is the author.
generally give you a lot of
She
speed.
sits on the board of the Vice City Renaissance Committee. Gethsemane. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Amy. I brought you a crystal. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's 5.8%. So So for some reason, stun jumps give you a lot of percentages in games.
Means to heal the sick. Take the crystal, and then when the night is enchanted, and the candles have been blown out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus, hold up your arms and sing, all dewy, my sky sailing pregnant moon, the goddess.
Pregnant moon? What are you talking about? Gethsemane?
Gethsemane.
Sorry, whatever. Do you even have a last name?
My compost coven named me Gethsemane, Starhawk, Moonraker. Trust me, I'm quite accustomed to people persecuting us. It's been going on for thousands of years. Native Americans, they studied crystal.
Right, $600 for that jump. And some other stuff.
You view it as so weird. Grab your crystal, hold it tight, and close your eyes. You will be transported back 35,000 years when the temperature of Europe began to drop. The tundra was teeming with animal life, and small groups of hunters followed the free-running reindeer. And there, under the magnolia tree, a woman breastfeeding a baby elk. Do you see it? It's nature.
Ew, gross. You're one of those filthy hippies that thinks breastfeeding in public is okay. Well, it's not. There are bottles of milk at the store. Don't act like a cow. You really remind me of someone, by the way. See,
Right, $700. Oof. Oh, that was a close one there. Almost died to this bike. Luckily, I was able to avoid it. Alright, so there isn't any interesting stuff to find. Except for police bribes and other stuff. Alright, we got a Tech 9. That's pretty okay, I guess. And we could start the rampage again. So that's a good message for me, because I won't have to search any rampage twice. Because, you know, GTA 3, if you fail one, then you can't go to the same position and start a mission from there. You have to find the second slots of the rampage, and then you can start the rampage, yeah. So I'm pretty sure there should be something in here. Did I pick it up? I hope not. Right, I might have picked it up. In the meantime, we can increase now it takes affairs, thanks to Brian. Can I even make it in time? Come on. We gotta run, that's enough. You know, we need 100 of them, but one is at least in the beginning very well to be seen. And we got 7% already in the first part, and we're still not done yet. I thought about
With me
going
in charge, you know I look good and I have a very
until
supercilious manner. Besides which, I've been abroad and I prefer it here because I'm a man of the people.
1 hour and 20
Shrug.
minutes,
You'll
then I
get
will end
richer
stream.
and you won't feel guilty about it.
Enough! We're running out of time, and you completely failed to answer the question.
I'm a professional, that's my job.
And Mr. Hickory?
Florida morons. People who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north or they will come down and ruin this great state.
And Mr. Hickory, were you born in Florida?
What a stupid question of all the cheek.
Were you?
Of course not. No one's been born in Florida since 1877, but I've been here for 5 years, which is a very long time.
Yes, it is. A very long time. Almost as long as this show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez, presiding over some of the least informed debate on the radio. In this episode of Pressing the Issue, we had Alex
We
Shrub,
got 10
Alan
insane
Crenshaw, and
sunshines
John
already.
Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all got to make up
Can
your
get
own
a
minds.
couple of more,
Should
I'm
we
pretty
be
sure.
as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief? Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know a lot more than they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and Melissa to talk to you about public radio in your area.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything terribly interesting. I'm Michelle Montanius.
And I'm Jonathan Freeloader. Public radio is very important. You may have heard my recent hour-long story about my hike in the park.
That was fascinating and very important for everyone, even the blind. Play a selection, Jonathan.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free. Absolutely nothing interrupts your enjoyment of our fine programming and ability to tackle the important things like Jonathan's walk in the park. But we need you. Think of yourself as a member of this station, except you aren't allowed in the doors. That's an important metaphor for life.
Yes, how wonderful would it be to own an hour of this radio station? We just got an enormous pledge from Farewell Ranch. That's great. Farewell Ranch is a great place to take your loved one. Just dial 866-9-BURY-ME. Remember, VCPR is commercial and interest-free. Donate your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So, we're back on Pressing Issues. Just one of many fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to
Anything
public radio.
to
Although
see
thanks to the
here?
many awards we have won, Pressing Issues has extended playtime and is the...
There's a pistol, always useful.
I'm your very entertaining host, Maurice Chavez, a man climbing the broadcasting ladder at a rate of 6 knots. 6 years ago, I was a clown, and now I'm a success. Think about it. Imagine where I could be in 10 years. I could achieve anything.
Alright, not very well.
To beat each other over the head and discover how to make meat to celebrate with afterwards. Then Columbus came over.
Alright, not very good.
Myself, that is a perfect subject for a region-wide...
I can get up there, but I prefer to use this Faggio.
The head of the Pastor Richard Salvation Statue Organization.
Alright, never mind. Just get this little package then. Oof, that was a tough jump. Almost got me killed. No! That was not very smart. but it's still okay to deal with. Nothing is hidden here, or there, or anywhere. Is that a rampage? Alright, it's a good thing that we did the paramedic mission first. That way we don't need to spam the running button.
Hey, baby, you know you want it.
Come on, it's my first night.
There might be something in the corner there.
I'm sorry.
Hidden package number 12, ticked off the list. Alright, I have a feeling we're not getting further in progressing when running around like that aimlessly a bit. But we seem to find at least some of the packages, for example, right now.
I hear you. I see you. Move your butt.
Right, that sucks, because we didn't steal anything properly. So we are on the run now. Good thing is we are collecting hidden packages all around the city, so we will definitely have less work to do. Can buy this. And we got 10% already. Meaning also we got 2 out of 7 available properties. Nothing hidden here apparently. Should be something to pick up here around. Not sure if it's on the top of the structure or something like that. Oops. Oh, there it is. That's what I meant. But let's do maybe this rampage first. Kill 20 gang members in 2 minutes. Doesn't sound too hard. There we go. Right, so if it's going progress, if it's gonna happen like that, then it's a bit problematic. Chainsaw is so strong. Come on, any gang to find here around? Because I don't see any. There you go. Oops, that wasn't a smart idea. But police bribe saves today, so everything is fine. And we have another hidden package. Take off the list. Here we can buy another property, I'm pretty sure. I think it's not this one, but another one. So let's take a quick look at this one. Do we already see it floating by icon? There's an AK or something like that. Alright, that's nice. So what do we do next?
Yo, get out my sex, son.
Checking down there led us to nothing. Alright. 3 stars, maybe not be the ideal solution to this problem we have right now. Alright, so there is nothing to look after. Here is though, and we are gonna pick that up. Not gonna run down these stairs because that's gonna end up badly for us, so we just carefully walk down. Casually act like nothing has happened at all. Here's nothing as well. There could have been something hidden, although it's a bit weird place to look. Pretty sure we can still find a 20th hidden package. Definitely right here somewhere. I don't know the exact position which I'll look at. Okay, maybe let's try this mission now.
When you're no longer oppressed by the cultural pressures of making money or showering or wiping yourself after using a toilet, you can focus on the important things. Do you care?
Well, I've been up north to the theme park, and last week I went to the beach.
No, really, Travel. My coven has been meeting every Thursday, Saturday to prepare for a grand coracle journey along the same route we took when our people came from Russia and Alaska along the Bering Strait.
Alright, chill, come on.
Oh, is that like a Maibatsu? I prefer American cars.
No. Kora means Arabian gazelle, which we all know was the daughter of Zeus, and Kal means gather grass and sew it together. A coracle is a single-person rowing boat made of reeds and twigs from ancient Britain. There are so many wonderful things you can learn from the ancient Britons, Amy.
Right, this car will be not used. Oh, but this one can. Or not, maybe the police car? Alright, we have 13 people left to kill. Doesn't sound like an easy task. Yeah. Pretty sure I need a bike. Jesus, just stunned with the car right there.
Respond to a 10, 19 north, 5 point. Suspect on foot.
I got a clear shot.
Rotterdam, 19 north, 5 point.
I got him.
Rotterdam, 19 north, 5 point.
Right, it's starting to get a bit complicated.
Jerusalem, 21 north, 5 point. Jerusalem, 19 north, 5 point. Suspect on foot.
Come on, where are the gangs? We need gang members, come on.
Rotterdam, 19 north, 5 point. Rotterdam, 21 north, 5 point. Respond to Rotterdam, 19 north, 5 point. Rotterdam, 21 north, 5 point.
Shit, come on, I need one more. Oh no, I'm dead anyway. So, 11%. That's fine.
Come here. Would a skyway jet
I'm a bit disappointed that it didn't work out with the rampage at the end there. There was only one left to kill. And it's a bit bad that it didn't happen, but not a big deal. Alright, this sounds like a tough one. Alright, so if I knew how to fly this thing properly, then that would be excellent. Because I know Missions are quite annoying when it comes to RC stuff in GTA then. Oh shit, I missed this one. Come on. Crap. That's not good. Alright, we can still catch up. I have no clue where the first guy is though. But I'm pretty confident that we can still catch up to them. Right, there is the ping arrow. I'm not quite sure how to fly faster than him, but it's working kind of out. It could be something about this tapping technique, which can be also used in bikes. Maybe it's the cause of that or something like that. Oh, there we go. That's the finish line. 12.34% of the missions completed. So we got this first RC mission on a first try. That's nice.
Yo, you better watch yourself.
Alright. Enough of the flipping, please, please. Are you serious? Come on. Come on. Enough of this. Okay, it flipped over then.
Watch where you put your loafers, asshole. You gonna get hurt.
So somewhere nearby should be a hidden package. No wait, here are the rampages, I forgot. What I meant to say anyways was that here should be property to buy, and I think it's the green one over there. But before I go there, I'll check this place out. Okay, is there something hidden? Always worth to check it twice. And so on. Alright. Fourth house bought. Can we buy a house here still? Alright, 21st hidden package. Let's try this one with the gang members again. Right. 15 gang members. 10 left. Oh. And here goes the rest. There you go. Just easy as that. 8th rampage completed. Looks to me like we're almost at 13%. Alright, is there nothing else? This could be an insane stun jump, if you call them like that.
Don't take it personal.
Not quite sure about this one. Alright, let's check Prawn Island if we can do some stuff here. Alright, so there's one hidden package. There should be another one. Just have to climb inside here. There it is. Alright, so I've accidentally destroyed my car. But that's pretty much normal during my gameplays. So let's check if we can find something else here except for this SMG. So the only thing I can tell you for sure is that I found a lot of body armor spots. I mean, they can be useful, but they don't serve any purpose for me right now. I'm gonna attempt the pizza boy mission.
Excuse me if I sound a little confused here, but I don't think I understand.
Now, my morality comes from looking at history and biology and working out what's best for my kids and screw anyone else. That's what this country's all about. I mean, I saw the hippies. What a load of claptrap. What's your kid gonna do at a school with a name like Moonbeam or Wave or Horseradish?
Deliver the damn food, mister.
How can you take your kid to...
Was it double 10?
My life is about looking down on others.
These need the liver.
I think I can see that now. Moving on. Pastor Richards, in your book, you talk about putting yourself first and how people should not make...
Oh, come on.
Take care of themselves and not depend on others. If you read chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
You'll never get a promotion unless you move faster this time.
Barry. Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates
So
are
far,
up. Standardized test scores are down. Vampire sightings at the mall. Can the family be saved? Or, to put it another way, if we're meant to be monogamous,
pretty close,
why weren't we born already married? Jan, over to you.
Well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Now, even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business trip to Hawaii with his secretary, I understand just how important the family unit is in life. He's working hard, so I can get another station wagon with even more wood on it.
Go on. Tell me more about...
Come on.
Want to maim and kill each other, especially me. Now look at sharks and sandworms. Oh, and one of my hobbies, besides making babies and criticizing people, is biology. You learn so much from nature. People these days, they don't grow their own food. They can barely get out of their recliners and make it to the supermarket. I tell you, there is nothing super about that place. Kids these days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. No wonder all they want to do is play video games or hang out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron? What a crock of shit.
Hey, watch your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that sort of thing.
But you let a naked man on.
Yeah, he's behind the screen. You can't see him. It's not that exciting. Imagine a flabby guy with a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get the picture.
Imagine one. I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick the Third, I heard him using slang words in the house the other day. Rad and cool and stick it. I mean, I beat him to within an inch of his life, and he will never make that mistake again. Americans should be spoken properly.
What?
No, don't interrupt me. I've got children, you know. Please. This is really important. It's about the family. Look.
What are you waiting around for, mister? You got pizzas
Nobody
to deliver.
knows how to kill anymore. Nobody knows how to kill dinner. My daddy was a very wise man. Before that tractor pull accident, my daddy taught me how to slaughter a pig. That's very useful information. Oh, sure, I was a little nervous at first, but he put me in a room with a fork and a fat sow and told me he'd be back in an hour for some fat back and hog gels. As a mother, I'm proud to say I throttled the life out of that little piggy. I did it for my family, and I'll do it again. Feeding the family is my job as a mother. Daddy earns money and goes away with his secretary, and Mommy provides dinner and keeps a brave face on things, even though her heart is breaking. Where are my pills?
Barry, you look like you've got something to say.
I agree. Statistics show that families that spend time together naked are the best kinds of families. You see, social class distinctions disappear when everyone is naked. I can't tell if you're rich or poor, black or white. It doesn't matter because we're all naked. Designer clothes? Try designer nudism. My body was made by the best designer around, Mother Nature. That's why we're lobbying to build a naked casino in Vice City so old people can gamble naked and poor people can...
Right.
Money away is a fool, but he who believes in me will
Crashing with Pizza Boy is not so nice, but
well-to-do people. It's that simple. Do what I say, and you won't have to think for yourself.
Oh, but I think it is, Pastor. We look around. Nudie clubs, discos, drinking. Do people want to be moral? Can you legislate morality? Can we tell people how to live their lives?
Come on, mister. Deliver these things or you're sacked.
Of course I can. Just look at Prohibition or the Cultural Revolution in China. We can learn a lot from history. Chairman Mao or Stalin, they purged their lands of degenerates and intellectuals, the scum of the earth in my book. And look at the great societies they built. People want to be told how to act. And most people are idiots, and that's exactly...
Christmas.
Yo, where did it go?
And what's evil? You
Sorry about
need
that.
someone to tell you so. Single moms have obese kids, it's a fact, while rich people have a lot of guilt, unnecessarily, in my opinion.
I agree. I don't think these people understand just how hard it is to potty train. You have to give a treat when Precious makes a poopy. My kids are big-boned, and they eat prunes every day. But that's what's wrong with this country. All of this emphasis on being thin and healthy. When my children are hungry, I hand them a spear and send them out to the park to catch their own food. They're learning how to be self-sufficient. Yesterday, my youngest, Jono, killed the postman, but at least he was trying. So I gave him a cuddle. I told him to hit Daddy next time he comes home late, smelling of cheap perfume.
Okay. It's time to take a break before we hear about any more criminal acts against government employees. You're listening to Pressing Issues. Morality is the subject at hand. Let's explain exactly how free radio without commercial breaks works. We'll be right back.
You're listening to VCPR. Finally, a radio station for teachers and librarians. You've been enjoying Pressing Issues, but as is normal, you can't listen to an hour's worth of programming on this station without us begging for money. It's the bi-daily begathon here on VCPR, where we hold your favorite shows hostage until you pony up some cash.
You know what's so great about VCPR? It's like a shining torch of cultural enlightenment for Vice City. In these times of darkness, when the hordes are so uneducated they can barely understand multisyllabic phrases like clean my shoes better, Marissa, or I'll report you to the IRS, or dialectical materialism. Isn't it pleasant to have a patronizing voice on the radio?
That's right, Michelle.
Mister, deliver these pronto. Vamos, amigo.
Could descend upon Vice City and enslave the poets and postal workers and force us to watch network programming.
That is a frightening thought. But like many things in life, you can throw money at something and feel better about yourself. VCPR is your public radio station, but you have to open your wallets.
That's right. If you pledge at the $1,000 level, you'll get tickets for In the Future There Will Be Robots at the Vice City Arts Center.
People who see that show say it's difficult to put into English. That must mean it's spectacular.
Yes, but if you don't give money to VCPR, we could be thrown back to the Stone Age. Liberals will be set on fire in the streets. Give now. Let's return to pressing issues. Over to you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless asshole.
Whoops.
Talent isn't on commercial networks. These people do it for love, because they have integrity, just like me. We're back with Pressing Issues. I'm Maurice Chavez, winner of 5 public radio awards in the Vice City area, including Best Voice. On this show, we take complex issues and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand. On this segment of the show, we are discussing morality. Since the beginning of time, man has asked questions. Why are we here? What time is it? And is there a place around here a guy can get a drink? Early man, as seen in the cave of Lascaux in France, questioned the morality of making the mammoth extinct. I think we all know what happened there. Is it society's job to tell each other how to live? Recently, Vice City considered passing a public curfew that says nobody can be on the streets after 8:30 p.m. Of course, the bill... I'm not sure. Let's rest the issue.
Children should be at home with their parents naked. A curfew makes sense. You know how much money I save not having to wear trendy clothes? Read a history book. At the creation of the universe, the Big Bang, everyone was naked. Even you. Why do I have to stay behind this divider? Maurice, please!
Because nobody is interested in seeing your business. Because we have standards of decency which you are offending.
Man, can you take these?
I'm jumping up and down.
Oh my goodness, get back behind the divider. Please, I'm married.
What's so wrong with me? Why do you hate me because I'm happy? Jan, give me a hug. I won't hurt you. And by the sound of things, your husband is doing the same right now with his secretary.
No, we've worked through it. He was stressed. It's hard keeping a family together these days.
Everyone, take your clothes off and feel what it's like to be free of bondage. Everyone out there in Vice City, take your clothes off. If this is the land of the free, let's start with our pants. Feel the wind from the air conditioning. Ugh, a breeze is so liberating.
Thanks very much. Now, if you could get back behind that divider, Barry, please. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Thank you. Now sit down. On pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another. To treat each other like we would like to be treated.
I want a hug.
If you don't like the United States, son, why don't you move to Russia? I don't understand people in America today. They call this a Cold War, but it's hotter than hell. Mark my words, any day now you're sitting in school, passing notes and talking about the prom, when suddenly you look out the window and there are Russian paratroopers dropping in to take over. What can you do? Run into the woods with your friends? Call yourselves the Wolverines? Put twigs in your hair and try to beat back the Ruskies? No, you hightail it to past the Richard Salvation statue and blast off into space. But there is a limited amount of space. That's why I suggest anyone who wants the safety and security of your own bunker, give now. Call 866-9-SAVE-ME. We'll get you on the payment plan, and if you're paid in full on D-Day, you and your family will be safe. If not, you may have to choose to save yourself and leave the others behind. Hey, stop selling things on my show. You're not a valued sponsor who supports the art of public radio, buddy.
I, for one, welcome our new Russian masters. We can learn so much from other cultures. Did you know in India, the women protest by setting themselves on fire? I tell you, next time the kids are screaming for ice cream and pop, I may just douse myself in kerosene. I use that as a threat to my kids all the time, so it's no wonder they're so screwed up. That's one of the tough things about being a mom, not ruining their lives with guilt. As a matter of fact, I don't let my kids watch cartoons or slasher flicks.
Really?
That Knife After Dark movie may be #1 in the box office, but my kids certainly ain't gonna see it. If you don't raise your kids right, they end up being like...
What are you waiting around for? These need delivered.
It's like being a doctor, not a patient.
That is offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with it. After social services moved me, she would still write to me. I still remember when she kissed me goodbye.
But Barry, earlier you said you discovered naturism, taking your clothes off, whatever it is in Germany.
I know, but I lie a lot. I've got a lot of personal issues. Look at me. please, Maurice, I need a hug.
There's another example of immorality in this city. Public showing of affection. People think we want to see them making out and carrying on. I understand your
so this level
hormones rage like a wild
is
animal,
pretty
and you want to ravage one another like there's no
fast
tomorrow.
to
But
complete.
you have to ignore what your body is telling you and work
spawns
for a higher calling,
of the
like construction. We're building a statue, and we need
hungry
your help.
people
Call me
are
now.
close
You
together.
know,
So
pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now. I know.
right, come on, please.
Seen the mini-series event on television? I read it in a book. We've got to stop looking at the stars, all this science fiction, and focus on the family. Now, if you really want to dance like you're on the moon, go there and leave us in peace. And that's a fact.
What's a fact?
I'm sorry, Maurice, but I have
No wasting time this time, pal.
bring my kids up the American way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am. Opinionated and moronic.
I see. Well, this panel is certainly interesting. The issue is morality. Recently, rock artists joined together to provide famine aid to Alaska with the song, Do They Know It's the 4th of July? Critics complain it's immoral to meddle in the affairs of other peoples and cultures. Pastor Richards...
What?
What do you make of meddling in other people's business like an over-opinionated sociopath?
Well, let me say that money could have gone to much better things, like reserving a place by my side in the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. But I digress and plug.
Stop doing that.
Don't interrupt me, boy. Anywho, I addressed the Alaska issue in chapter 23 of my book.
What are you waiting around for? These need delivering.
And snow, and asleep in the freezer. Who wants to eat snow every day? Oh, I tried to help. I sent a helicopter with copies of my book, but they burned them in a pile for heat. If the people of Alaska choose to live there, let them. But don't come crying when you're tired of eating penguin and it snows 18 feet a day.
Yes, but don't you think it's important...
I think it's very important to listen to me, young man. That's what makes the state of Florida great. Rather than help improve where they are, people nationwide abandon their hometowns, come down here, and shove their beliefs down everyone else's throats. That's the American way, always has been. We should send some pictures of Florida to those people in Alaska. I tell you, they'd throw down that bear pelt, saddle up the sled dogs, and get pulled all the way to Vice City. And I should know, I'm from Mars.
No, you're not.
Mars, Alabama. I founded 3 colleges there.
The problem with Alaska is that people don't get naked. If you can't work on your car, or play the cello, or use sharp knives in your birthday suit, then what's the point of living?
Well, it
Didn't
is
expect
a
the
bit
talk show to be a bit
People put on clothes when
entertaining.
it's cold. We evolved without a warm covering of hair.
That's a lie, sir.
Listening
We
to it
come
is
from
quite
a great
funny.
meteor of truth.
Clothes are a habit,
That's a
like
bit why I'm
shaving
not
and taking
talking,
out the
so
trash. As soon as you
sorry
stop,
about that.
you realize what a
If you
prisoner
want to
you
hear
are
my
to
voice.
society and a twisted state of morality. People think that nudists are immoral. Well, we're not. I'm married, I love my wife. In our commune, it's so wonderful to wake up in a big bed and go to breakfast clothed in nothing but a smile.
What kind of people are there in your weirdo commune?
Single people, families, elderly couples, teachers, politicians, and especially truck drivers. Truck drivers understand what it's like to be by yourself for days on end, with nothing but country music on the radio and a stick in your hand, shifting gears over and over.
Alright, the pizza plate is
Fine. You've never seen a sense of community
looking
and morality
weird
at
there.
a nudist colony. We share everything: the cooking, cleaning, wives.
Come on, mister. Deliver these things or you're sacked.
Wait right there, Barry. I'm getting something through the cats. Headphones, that is. Yes? Yeah, okay. We just want to tell you a little more about public radio funding. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm sure you're enjoying our high-quality programming.
No
I'm
way.
Michelle Montanius. Jonathan,
Just
I think it's
threw
time
himself
to acknowledge the people who are
onto
spending money
the-
in to shut us up and end this dreadful begathon.
Here's a $10 pledge from Fran in Little Havana. Wow,
Pizza
you
boy.
think she could have given more than that?
Yes, mean bitch. I hope she dies an agonizing death.
Absolutely, Michelle. And remember, if you want us to wish you well, dig deep and dig soon.
That's right. At any moment, conservatives could vote to end our funding and place a fast food restaurant where our studios are. See, there are some people that think everything has to make money. It doesn't. That's why you should give now.
Correct. Next week is Environmental Week, sponsored by My Batsu and the Vice City Power Corporation. And next month, we're celebrating Proust's influence on Vice City, in association with the Degenitron. But for now, let's return to pressing issues. Remember, VCPR is an advertising-free zone, much like the moon or Times Square.
Welcome back. The show is Pressing Issues. The subject is morality. I'm Maurice Chavez. Let's carry on pressing the issue. Now, when the Europeans were done ruining their continent with bland food and soccer riots and arrived in the Americas in the late 15th century, the subject soon turned to morality. You see, Europeans wanted to colonize America, so they had somebody to...
I know you didn't want to be a pizza. Well, I don't give a damn.
They visited coffee shops, and after they packed up their ships with plenty of coffee, tea, and cakes to liven up the trip, they set sail for the New World, which they heard had a magnificent roller coaster. Once they got here, they were very hungry, having been on a ship for 65 days. So they ate for 3 days straight. Thanksgiving quickly became an annual custom. America was founded by people who wanted a place where they could tell other people how to live. And I'm a history major. But do we have the right? The question, is it moral to celebrate Thanksgiving, a holiday that is clearly about gluttony, annoying relatives, and awful casserole? Well, I for one love a casserole, and at my weekly meeting, my congregation has a potluck. You see, a casserole is a lot like life, Maurice, and that's the basis of my philosophy. If you put a bunch of leftovers from the fridge in a pan and bake it, somebody will probably eat it. It's like my book. You believe in your...
Okay.
favorite
Don't act
TV
like
show,
that.
then the network ends it with a lousy finale. But you can believe in me, and if you believe in something, support it. It's one thing to love something, but if you don't shower it with money, then just don't talk to me. Communism, don't...
Okay. I didn't know you can do this.
Or give the locals the flu while buying their land off them for a pittance. That's what children need.
What is?
Wholesome activities that benefit the family. And what good is it if a kid plays Degeneratron for 5 hours? Oh, sure, he's killing space aliens, thank you very much, but it ain't...
You again? Well, deliver these quick now.
When my family go out to dinner, we're starting from scratch. Even if Daddy is working late, again. We build our own spears, smear ourselves in dung, and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring. I've got children.
Okay, come on.
I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose him because he had a kind face and a rich dad. I didn't know he was going to cheat on me or embarrass me. I didn't know. But I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried about you. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult. There's a group of savages that rule the roost and get all the girls, and everyone else is picked on and abused. It happened to me, and look at me. I'm a deranged mess, and my husband cheats on me. I don't want my kids to go to a public high school. Instead, we have a prom each year in my living room.
There we go. $5,000. Max health increase to 150. Yeah.
And a liar and wasting everybody's time.
Another thing off the list.
When I go to buy a soda or a transmission, I need to be distracted by your privates dangling about. Now, when I go to the store to buy an air conditioning filter, I'd rather not have to look at your moneymaker, amigo. I'm glad you are proud of it. But when people of Vice City are in a Quickie Mart, they should be able to have a simple financial transaction without seeing your fire hose. Are you with me?
Sorry, Maurice.
What I'm going to now is save the game. And next up is trying to get a fire truck. so that
Canadians with an agenda. Our very way of life is threatened. We formed this great state to play golf, and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are going to tell us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and selective admission. Heathens will ruin the land. Acid will rain from the skies.
so
We'll
that
never
I
hear
can
my voice
test
again.
if
It
the
will
game
be
crashes
anarchy.
TV teaches immorality. Refugees, glue.
when I enter a fire truck or something.
What am I supposed to say to that? Do I lie and make myself as bad as the boy's father? Or do I break the little boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a nudist or a freak or something?
It's a difficult question, Jam. A very difficult question. Is it right to lie?
Clothes are a lie, Maurice.
No. To hit you back to hell, you sicko. You're filth. Human form of vermin. A blight on a fine society, picket fences and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I find your philosophy or cult or whatever it is utter...
Come on, is there something else? Except this rampage. For example, a hidden package would be nice. Alright, it doesn't seem like there is one. So let's do this rampage. 20 gang members in 2 minutes. Using a chainsaw, pretty easy. Already got half of them. I just need to find... And are there 5? No, they are not. There's one of those guys which I can get to kill. There you go. But since I accidentally shot with the SMG, they are gonna help me now until they get bored or something.
Country, a new catchphrase.
But I'm 42!
Just the 5 of us. After a mix-up at the adoption agency, the Chesterfields came home with 3 zany new house guests.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know like 4 body armor spots by now. But in addition to that, we found also another SMG spot.
Like our ancient wood-wearing queen, Medusa. Medusa.
No, I think actually it was Boadicea, but no, not really. I'm from Hampshire, you see. I'm here on business.
A wanderer.
Yes, I was wondering. You're a good witch, correct?
Yes, a white witch.
Right, 2 stun jumps. Get them both in a row. That's nice. And I got a third of them.
Prank caller! Prank caller! Sorry, listeners. Somebody call the IRS. Who let that guy in the country?
Yes, poor man, so lost in ill at ease with his father, son, and Mother Nature. I hope he finds what he needs.
And I need to take a commercial break. Gaff, good luck.
Get Samuel.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for, and I sincerely hope you take a bath. We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm BJ Smith. In my long and illustrious 3-year career at the Chopper Pro football, I worked some serious ass and got paid for it. They didn't call me death in tight pants for nothing. When you had such a rewarding career naming others as I had, you know how to stay fit.
Oops. No, no, no. No! What the hell?
Was very moving, Jonathan. Back to pressing issues.
Okay, hitting a tree isn't very nice.
And this is Maurice Chavez. That is, I am Maurice Chavez. That's Chavez, not Chaves or Chavis. This isn't a game show. Sorry about the upbeat opening. This isn't a game show. It's a political and social debate on free radio, without adverts. And I'm still Maurice Chavez. Hi. Next up on Pressing Issues, we tackle one of the most important issues in our country today. The issue...
Alright, I'm pretty sure I've got
Doers. Our
the one I was doing right now.
The shaker and the maker. Positive thinking, we are told, is everything. Think it, and we can do it. Or can we? Let's press the issue. Now, personally, some days I wake up and I look out the window and I think it's great to be alive. Other days...
I'm gonna hit it. Hit the wall.
But that's me. A man of contradictions, as my therapist said. He was a young but whatever. I'm Maurice Chavez. And on our panel right now, we've got three very contrasting views about the issue of positive thinking. On my right, I have Gothic artist, vampire hunter, and, his words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, mortal. I hope this is good. I'm missing a seance to be here.
You don't sound excited to be here.
No, man. I'm mind-numbingly depressed. It's great.
Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. And on the left, I have positive thinker extraordinaire. A man who dragged himself up from the gutter.
I didn't live in the gutter. I lived in the ghetto. I'm a survivor, not vermin. I'm from the streets.
Okay.
Hey, I can teach you how to be a survivor too. All of you. I can help everyone. I've got what they call a gift of communication. I can help you all realize that gift. Make something of yourselves. Realize your dream. I'm like a high school counselor. I'll show you your potential. It's easy. All you have to do is follow my simple program on audio cassette or...
And flux. People pay for that.
Hey, everything in life is an opportunity. When I was in jail, I got the idea for my current business. And look at me now. I got offices in Vice City, Bogota, Lebanese, and Jamaica. If I can do it, I can help you make something of yourself. You could be just like me, a success.
Enough, no more. Not a word from you until you are called upon again.
It's a three-stage process. Learn, start, doing.
Shut up! I'm warning you, this is my show. You shut your mouth. Shut it now and keep it shut. Do not push me, you shiny suited prick. Do not push me.
Hey, you have to dress to impress. I cover that in my program. People make judgments on who you are based on your appearance. Scientists say we form 98% of our opinions on a person in the first day of second we meet them. Hey, and if scientists say it, it must be true. I teach you how to live that.
Enough! This is pressing issues. Enough now, okay? Enough, please, no more. Okay, my last panelist is someone without a plan to sell, without a program, but with a beautiful message. So it says here, Vice City Civilian of the Year for 1985, Jenny Louise Kraft.
Hi, Maurice. This is such a lovely studio.
Thanks. How are you doing?
Great, great. In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay. Now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And since you seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny, let's start with you. You seem like a very happy person.
Oh, I am.
Really? Why?
Well, life's great, isn't it? I mean, good things come my way because I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark songs in the night, black nail polish, very tight black jeans, man.
Like, everything is great. Well, like everything.
Right. So let's see if I can get some more stunts.
And what's that?
Death.
Death?
Yeah, and dying. That's good too. And black. And the moon. At least when you're dead, you can go around as an astral body and visit places like New Orleans. I love New Orleans. It's really hot and depressing.
Oh, death is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? If you're going to inherit a lot of money?
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, but also if you can be positive and upbeat about things. I mean, like my parents were brutally murdered a few years ago, yeah, and I was really bothered, but I kept smiling and I got a lot out of it. I'm a much better person.
$1,400, 14 out of 36. Stun
Bastards. I wish
jumps.
someone would kill me. Then I can hang out in a graveyard all the time instead of just on weekends.
I know I'm really lucky to have the opportunity to learn about life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile and you'll end a day with one.
What do you start a day with, Konstantinos?
Usually with a pint of blood.
Okay, moving on before we're all sick.
No, Maurice, I do, because I won't be constrained by you. Life is cheap, man, and then you die. If you prepare for the afterlife now, you will be able to summon spirits. That's the truth of the pentagram, man.
How profound. You've obviously got a lot of
That
important
should
things
be
to tell the
number
world.
15
The world is a lie, man. Only
of
darkness.
stun jumps.
I am very much like Vlad Dracul, born in Sixiora, 1431.
You're scaring me. I wish you would smile and be happy.
Okay, right. This isn't going that well. Look,
Hey, can I say something?
No, I'm still pissed off with you, you shoulder pad wearing shyster.
Hey! Back down, Buster, before I bust your ball. No confrontation. As they say in the movies, I'm a man of peace. I'm done killing. Work with me.
What do you want? A broken nose? Some speed in your eye? You're pushing me, man. I'm Maurice Chavez.
I know who you are.
Right, so I'm pretty much confused right now.
Still, you were a first-class talent.
I'm not sure if I got the stun jump or if I'm just
confidence,
missing
friend,
it.
confidence. You were all shot up with nerves.
I'd like to be all shot up with embalming fluid.
That can be arranged.
Oh,
We're talking about
one
me,
thing,
not Mr.
and
Constantino
I
Smith.
should.
Yes, confidence.
Oof, okay.
It's no fun. This is rap music forever. I'm Super Rock and Mr. Magic holding it down. Keep it moving, y'all.
So you downsized, right?
Yeah, something like that. If you want to win in life, you have to change players. You can't play on the same team all the time.
So, oh my god, isn't this getting intimate, PJ? I feel like we are really connecting.
I like to connect too. Other men may fumble, but I go into the trenches like a dog. On my video.
What are you talking about?
Well, as you know, running the ball is like making romance. And one day when I was going for a touchdown, you know what I'm saying, I had a great idea. You see all these fitness videos on television? It's always that idiot fool in leotards prancing about, giving it the skinny thing. And I say, what is this? I mean, what in the world is this? These people ain't fit. They ain't got a clue. When you're fit, you know it. If you come into the locker room, you know I spit for football. Able to wrestle.
Alright, so this should now trigger the jump.
If someone comes to
No way! I hit the palm tree. That's disgusting.
face mask and twist him around and so he can tear his ligaments in his back and never play again. I mean, that's some real useful everyday stuff. And I should know. I'm dangerous.
You know, I just don't want to talk about football anymore.
Well, take dating on washing the car. What good is a leotard when you're washing the car? Well, put a man in a helmet
Right.
and he can wash the car and dating. That's
I guess I've done that
It's
jump.
really very simple program. The best way to get your body fit is to have total disregard for your body. Every now and then you wake up and come out of concussion and say, damn, I look good.
BJ, you talk funny. We'll be back on K-Chat right after these messages.
Are you tired of your couches getting ruined?
Oh, Grandpa.
I made tinkles again. If you've got old people cluttering up your home, why not send them to Musty Pines? We'll help bring back dignity, and we promise it will be the best 3 months of their lives. They'll enjoy bingo, complaining, mumbling incoherently, skinny dipping, and organ donation. And once a month, it's our famous Lucky Dip medication switching night. Musty Pines is located at a luxurious location overlooking Vice City's state-of-the-art sanitation facilities. You can still visit your old...
Nice.
Finally, you can have quality family time again. Musty Pines. Now, you don't have to say goodbye. Drive-through service also available.
Okay. This should be possible now.
Was hockey season? How am I supposed to finish my job now, huh?
Knife After Dark. Rated R for retarded.
Ew, that's gross, BJ. Stop hitting on me. Hi, I'm Amy, and you're on K-Chat. So, what do you need to do for BJ's fit for football?
Well, Anthony, anybody can do it. What you need is a real expensive gym, a team of trainers, medical practitioners, dietitians, a big crowd, and a puller who wants you dead. Dead in the dirt. I mean, a nasty, blood-sucking man who will destroy you if you don't destroy him first. A man you like set animals on. He's the enemy, and you sit in your
15 people left to kill.
just right, and then you pounce, baby, like a kitty cat on captain. I'll sack a man, power drive him hard, again and again, because if idiot comes my way, I'll nail him every time.
This video sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun? Fun? You think it's fun?
Yo, what?
I bought your head.
So Kent State on you, and people crying and bleeding and pouncing each other in the face, and that's just in the locker room before the game. That's your idea of fun?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, mine too. That's why I'm making a comeback. I've been retired 2 years, and I'm telling you, selling cars or appearing in soft drink commercials is not fun compared to having 50,000 low IQ morons in Green Bay or Tampa or Liberty City or whatever, screaming how they want you dead just because you're playing for the Mambas. That's actualizing the self.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Tell me about it.
Nice.
I am doing it. I'm been to. Hey, wait a minute. Are you reading the book over there, Lindsay?
No, I can hardly read. Get on with it.
I'm trying to listen. You best listen. The comeback is a real deal. B.J. Smith, 6-year Pro Bowl MVP, the man responsible for more broken bones than anyone since people had names. I'm a fiddler.
It looks like
I'm
out of time for today.
Right here, right now. Let's get it out.
So after 3 hours we made definitely a lot of progress. Without beginning even the story missions, we have 17%, 17.5 to be exact. We found almost half of the stun jumps, we found 10 rampages, almost a quarter of the hidden packages. We robbed 2 stores, bought 4 houses, surprisingly. 1 RC mission, 2 car missions. We did the paramedic and pizza boy, and that's pretty much about it. So yeah, seems like you can do 100% way easier in this game than you can do in GTA 3, but this maybe also due to my skills, something like that, or maybe because of how the game is based or something like that, I don't know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. So if you did, leave a like, please subscribe to my channel if you like the content I'm producing here right now. Yeah, watch my other videos, check out the GTA 3 playlist. I will make one for Vice City after the stream is done as well. Yeah, you can expect me to stream daily. Somewhere around these hours. Friday, Saturday, you can expect me to stream a bit later or something like that. But yeah, on weekdays it's starting from 6 p.m. So I'm not sure if it's p.m. or not. From 6 to 9 usually. That's when I got free time. Sometimes I start later, sometimes I finish later, yeah, but it's around that time schedule, so yeah. With that I will save the game, and thank you guys for watching, and have a good Friday night. See you.